ASAIPA, assisting its members every step of the way. A good day everyone. So today we have Jeanette de Villiers from MC de Villiers at ASAIPA YouTube Talk channel. Thank you for being here today, Jeanette. It's always a pleasure to have you in the studio. And Jeanette, just some background, who is MC de Villiers?
Thank you very much, Tanya, for the invitation. MC de Villiers Brokers is an independent brokerage. We've been operating for the last 20 years. We're managing over 130 professionals, allies and specialists. We've recently secured a group nurse scheme of 4,000 nurses. We have a deep understanding of the complexities of the medical malpractice industry, and we remove all the unnecessary burdens of working between the insurer and the provider. We act as a go-between for you, that you've got absolute peace of mind. We offer exceptional service and timeous feedback, and we relate and assist you with all compliance and HPCSA guidelines, informed consents, maintaining minimum records and confidentiality of patient information.
Wonderful, thank you, Jeanette. I think it's wonderful to also have MC de Villiers as a partner of ASAIPA. So we are going to discuss today the topic that I think all our members will be interested to know more of, is the topic of media. If healthcare practitioners can actually market, touting, canvassing, and thank you, Jeanette. I think covering this topic for our members is definitely an important topic also for all members. So my first question will be, why do healthcare practitioners make use of social media platforms?
And in response to you, Tanya, I just want to say that the Genoa legal team has assisted us with the information to discuss on the YouTube channel this morning. There's a growing number of social media platforms that are available. This includes Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, WhatsApp, and practitioners can join online to do all the communications with communities that they like. They can read articles, they can do research, they can consult with colleagues in similar practices, they can make referrals, they can disseminate patient information, they can discuss patient management challenges, and generally engage in any health advocacy. They also have additional social media benefits, like an online presence, which is really needed today. So a lot of people will actually go and do research about a practitioner before actually making an appointment with a practitioner. They join people with similar interests, and it's quite important because they share information. There's a lot of education that's available online that the practitioners can look at. They join specific support groups within their hospital groups or within networks where they're working. They can attain credible information, and they can also use the platforms for research.
Wonderful. I think just on that also, Jeanette, to comment, I think it's very important these days for all our members also to have their profiles up and running and make it more informative, also for their patients to have a look at what services they do deliver, as well as more information on their practice. Good day everyone. So today we also have Jeanette de Villiers in studio speaking on the topic of social media in a healthcare practice, and also for our practitioners, what they can do, canvas touting, and all those interesting topics that our practitioners want to know of. So Jeanette, we received a question from one of our members exactly to know what is the guidance of the HPCSA with regards to social media posting.
So a practitioner should, where possible, refrain from advertising on social media. Request patients to rather set up an appointment personally. If the patient continues contacting a practitioner, the practitioner should log all the calls that are made and then actually refer it to the HPCSA. They must maintain a separate portfolio, both professional and personal, to protect the patient relationship. They must maintain professional boundaries at all times, and the information must be kept to a minimum to protect the patient rights at all times. Also, the practitioner must include disclaimers on your social media profiles at all times.
Oh, wonderful, Jeanette. I think it's very important also just to mention that if actions like that isn't taken and done by all practitioners, that a claim can also be lodged then at the HPCSA if you pick up any touting and or canvassing from any site and or platform. So thank you, Jeanette. Thank you for assisting our members with questions with regards to social media posting. Good day everyone, so today we have Jeanette de Villiers in our ASAIPA YouTube channel, and another question that we have received from one of our members is what platforms can be used to advertise their services on?
So the most important advertisements that are unprofessional, untruthful, deceptive, misleading, which cause anxiety or concerns to the healthcare condition are disallowed at all times. Practitioner rendering advice of services and full details must adhere to the HPCSA guidelines, and every detail of the professional must be on their stationery. The doctor's name, surname, telephone, HPCSA number, it must all reflect on his stationery. You are not permitted, the doctor is not permitted to accept any monetary or otherwise incentives, e.g. come to my practice and you'll receive free Wi-Fi services. That is disallowed.
Oh, wonderful. I think that's very important to also understand what you can do and not do. So thank you, Jeanette. Thank you for that information. Our members will truly appreciate it. Governing the healthcare sector. Good day everyone. So today we have Jeanette de Villiers in our ASAIPA YouTube channel. Jeanette, one of our questions, a very interesting question from our members, is whether what legal framework actually assists and governs the current healthcare sector.
So the current healthcare sector is governed by the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, the National Health Act and POPI Act. And therefore you have a legal responsibility as a practitioner to uphold dignity, privacy, moral obligation not to harm anything of your patients online. There's also the ethics guideline, which is booklet 16, which is the basic principles of creating no harm and protecting people's dignity. You may not share any pics or make fun of your patients or say anything derogative about your patients, and you must always have an informed consent form signed. And the golden rule that is very important is read everything before sharing it online, because if you post something online, it has its own lifespan, which could be forever.
Definitely, I agree, Jeanette. I think that is very important, the discussion that we had also today. And if you want to see more information about a consent form in your practice, please go and have a look at the MC de Villiers talk that we have posted on our YouTube channel previously, where we discuss in depth with Jeanette on that topic. I want to thank you for tuning in today. Thank you, Jeanette, for joining us.
Thank you very much, Tanya.
And please send your question. If you have any question from your side that you want to ask our experts from MC de Villiers Brokers, please send it in and we can ask Jeanette.
Thank you very much.
ASAIPA, assisting its members every step of the way.